a city, a boy was born. His mother, a prostitute, passed away during childbirth due to her weakened body, leaving him alone. The boy had no guardian, and the only caretaker he had was another woman of the same trade who took on the responsibility of caring for him. She would feed and tend to him, and he spent his days and nights lying in a basket by the wall, only taken out for feeding or a change of clothes. Days passed, and he grew, yet he never cried. The boy, young as he was, seemed to have already aged. As the years added up, the light in his eyes dimmed, and the emptiness in his heart grew. For the first 2 years of his life, he watched everything from his corner. He saw married men returning each night, respected figures who became animals there, teachers who taught others about humanity. This was the world he grew up in. His only flicker of hope was the woman who cared for him like a mother would. Each day, he sat silently in his corner, eating a single meal without asking for anything or uttering a word. He simply watched, repulsed, as people lost their humanity, becoming indistinguishable from animals. He came to understand how desire could awaken the beast within. Time passed, a few more years went by, and still, his only hope remained the kind-hearted woman who seemed to look after him. But he didn't yet realize that no affection comes without purpose. On his 5th birthday, the caring woman took him outside to see the world for the first time, or so she claimed. Under this pretense, she led him to men whose sickness was far worse than desire. Unlike the prostitutes, they sold others instead of their own bodies, for just a bit of money. The woman sold him for that small price and left, a cigarette hanging from her lips as she walked away. The last match burned out. Now, all that remained within the boy was hatred, a disgust that made him physically ill. He began to vomit out all the lust he had witnessed, the false affections, the knife to his throat, the resentment he harbored against everyone. All of his hatred took the form of tar, which oozed from him, and out of that tar, a creature was born. As he continued to retch, the creature grew larger and larger, devouring everything in its path until it enveloped even the boy himself. And in that darkness, he sank, perhaps finding a happy ending there, a darkness that was brighter for him than this world had ever been.